editing, but as well as day 11 of our 30 days challenge. I knew that literally I had to do something because if I probably leave out today, it was going to be a long course. I would want to apologize for our timing today. It's regularly 8 p.m. GMT plus one, but I had some challenges with my alternative power source, and so I couldn't maintain that particular 8 o'clock. And so I decided that, oh well, I don't think it's a bad thing to still go live, even if most of the students can always just come in and learn. So today, essentially, we're going to be on the part two ride. So if you're probably just joining today for the first time, or you're live and you can see me right now, kindly help me by saying yes, Capcord. Yes, because that's what we're learning today. So you can just say Capcord, let me see you, hear you, and know that you're here. But then the beautiful thing is team playback when you're just probably joining in and you're watching this video, kindly do well to just type team playback so that I know that a lot of people were able to handle or probably do something about the knowledge that they had. So quickly today, from our little discussion yesterday, we had discussed that you don't just create videos for creating videos. Before you create videos, you probably would have done all the research that is required. And then I told you all how essential your hook is when you're creating any video. And I told you that it's always better for you to study other people who have probably done so well in your particular niche, because hooks, I don't know, the thing is, whatever hook it is that works will work. So if you see a video that has done very well, it's always good you keep a chart of what hook was used and how it became a very top performing video. So for me, every single time while I meditate, once an idea comes to me, I document it, because I know that ideation might not come as fresh as it would on a normal day. So I normally just document my hooks. So I'm hoping that a lot of people will do that more. I was able to see a lot of the assignments that some of our students have turned in, and I can say it was very, very exceptional. Of course, there were some few challenges. One of the challenges I noticed was that a lot of people had lagging time. So most times where their sound effects was coming was at wrong placement. But the thing is, the most beautiful thing is that the more you do, the better you get. The more you do, the better you get. And that's why you should probably not feel discouraged at any point. So like I said, once more, I'm going to give a little time, a bit, for everybody to probably just join in. Let me know if you're here and you're a part of the group. Kindly let me know, or also help me share this live as well, so that we can get more people on board. Even team playback, you can actually just share your status telling people, oh, there's a place where you learned how to do your design. Okay, so now for today, we're going to do a few effects that are going to be quite different. Well, if you missed yesterday's class, I'll say it again. It's very important. It's much more. I think I would advise you to go back to that, because you're going to find out how easy today's class is going to be. So I am going to depend a whole lot on feedbacks that will be probably coming my way. So please do also always give me feedbacks. Like if you think I'm too fast, let me know. Today I'm going to do the okay. So today I'm going to do the Naruto challenge. Yes. So for those people who watched, let me probably play it. For those people who watched this.
This is Vivian Magnus.
Excuse me. It is Vivian with an A. I'm not French. Although that wouldn't be so bad.
She's been called the Witch of Wall Street.
Who called me that? Not even an angel, upon all I do. Good. You can do better. But if you find it super hard, you can call me the Mothereagle. Dr. Ginger. Dr. Money for short.
I'm just setting the scene. You coach people to squeeze profit from thin air.
Squeeze. I cultivate value. You squeeze oranges. And your metaphor. You need to do better, really. Disappointment. Problem. So for the first step in this video, I created a prompt. You can ask me for the prompt. The very first step is to use your prompt that will be attached to this video to generate the first script. Then the next thing is to record each of them with your camera, right? Once you have them sitting in your gallery, click on your new project and then import all the videos Excuse me, it is Vivian with an A. I'm not French. Although that wouldn't. Okay, so I gave that gap on purpose so that you can know how bad an audio, the phone, and all the shenanigans can be super bad, right? So that you cannot be using that as an excuse. You see exactly what's going to happen by the end of this video. So I went ahead to reduce the noise. It can go either way. Sometimes some people first of all extract the sound, then enhance it, then reduce the noise. Either way, all three that you can do to your audio, you can quickly just do that. So you can see from this video, I reduced the noise, right? So the reason why you're not. So I went ahead to extract the audio in order for it to come out very clean. So it depends on your phone. If it's already super quiet, you don't need to do all these processes, right? So it's more like I just elongated the process because let's assume that your phone is very bad as well. So once I did that, just ensure that your volumes are up like to the highest volume. Then you can quickly just go ahead and enhance. So the reason why you're not creating content is because you think you need to have an iPhone. So you can see how literally clear the sound has been. The next thing would be next thing is the narrator proper. The first thing you should do is to click on text and then you get to text to audio, which is about the fourth on the right. Now, from already your prompt, this was what I got, narrator me. I will copy the first, the narrator should come out first. So I'll copy him and then go back to the app, paste it on the text. Of course, convert it to audio. You're going to have a barrage of voices to pick from, which is what I did. And guess what? You know that even when you place this prompt right, AI can improve, expand, or shorten your text based on what you want, literally. Then the next thing will be to pick a voice avatar. Usually narrative is the most popular. It sounds really lovely. You can actually reduce the speed of the voice to make it sound very deep and cinematic, or increase it as you like.
This is Vivian.
You literally have to set it until it sounds right.
This is Vivianmagnus.
Excuse me, it is Vivian. So you can literally see that you have to pause at the right places to ensure that it sounds like you're answering. And then you're going to repeat the process for all. And this is exactly what you would get.
This is Vivianmagnus.
Excuse me, it is Vivian with an A. I'm not French. Although that wouldn't be so bad.
She's been called the Witch of Wall Street.
Who called me that? Not even an angel upon all I do. God, you can do that. It's super hard. You can call me the Mothereagle, Dr. Ginger, Dr. Money for short.
I'm just setting the scene. You coach people to squeeze profit from thin air.
Squeeze. I cultivate value. You squeeze oranges. And your metaphor, you need to do better.
Okay, so quickly, based off of what we said we're going to do tonight, I'm going to essentially teach you how to do the narrator challenge, right, with everyone. Okay, so I can see a few people who have come in. My favorite Topper Guild. I've also seen Herb. I don't know who else I've seen yet, but thank you so much for stopping by as well with your funny demeanor and all. So we're going to be doing a few things. I'm going to try to be slower today so that I help as many as possible.
So I came entirely from my yesterday's class and our 30 days challenge that we had just started. I promised I was going to do a video tutorial of how I did my narrator challenge. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to be taking you on a ride.
Okay.
So I came entirely from my yesterday's class and
let me look for a video that is appropriate for that. As much as possible, we'll need a break right before every conversation. A break right before every conversation so that it's going to be a lot more easier for you to learn. Okay? So give me 1 minute and I will be right there. Let me just choose a video that is appropriate for everyone. Okay, let me see.
Is it even possible that the reason why you've not been posting content is because you don't have an iPhone? Is it even possible that the reason why you have not been posting content is because you think you don't have all the tools? Somebody said I don't have an iPhone, and I'm like, excuse me, you don't need one. So today I'm going to be helping you, based off of my class.
Okay, so just give me one more option and then I'll be there. Okay. Let me use this. This was. It worships why. Okay, so let me look for something that will be okay. So I've seen a lot of people also come in. Good evening, happiness. Okay, so quickly, like I said from our first conversation, I'll first of all come up with a video that we will do a back and forth on. So today, yes, happiness, I can see you as well. I can see Hitler. Good to see you all. Today we're doing the narrator challenge, right? Happiness, please help me share this live to the group as well. Usually, I don't know, it's very tough for me. Anytime I'm doing a screencast, it's very tough for me to share the videos. I don't know why, because once I leave here I would have to start again, and I don't want to probably upload another link. So let me try something. I wanted to use a video that will have me have some space, but I think what I will just do is I will use an older video so that we can all just quickly start. So today I'm hoping that everybody would, at the end of today's class, you'll be able to do your narrator challenge, or you might not do it the way everybody else does it, but at least you can just come up with something that is very excellent that anybody can probably learn from. And like I said, as much as possible, when you're doing things, get pay attention to learn enough to start teaching people. Okay, so pay attention to learn to start so that you can start teaching people. So let me just see if I have a raw video so that we can. So you guys are going to help me. Who do I look like in this photo?
I'm going to help.
Her name might be starting with a K, and
Mama, I'm going to help.
there is another P right there, but definitely it's not her, it's me. So who do you think it is? Let me see.
Okay, yes, so I saw that, happiness. Thank you so much. Okay, so for the sake of this video, so that I don't waste too much time, right? This is not how the narrator video is going to be, but since it's super short, I want to come up with something. So because this video was not actually planned for that, what I'm going to do first of all is to mute the clip. So I'm sure you saw where I muted here. So if you want to do the narrator challenge with a random video, what you might want to do first is to mute the clip. So now I just have a clear video and I can put anything I want to put on it. Okay, so in the narrator, I told you guys I would always advise that before you do any narrator video, the first thing you should do is to get a prompt to generate 2 conversations. So that is probably out of scope for this class. If you need a prompt so that you can generate these kinds of conversations, please just type prompt in the comment section. Let me know that you can hear me. So yes, I've seen happiness is part of the class. A few persons that I've seen, Hitler, Herb, and a few other persons, they are not a part of our classes. But if you're part of the boot camp, right, or you're part of the Phoenix Gate community, just type Phoenix Gate. Let me know how many people are currently learning. Well, the beautiful thing is that we can do team playback. Okay, awesome, happiness. Good to see you. And your video was very, very beautiful. And I was so impressed with the ones I've seen so far. I think I saw 4 people posted the videos that they had curated. So that's lovely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to drop the prompt in the community so that you can generate your conversation for the evening as well. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let me just quickly start. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for reacting. That makes me know that you're on live. Okay, so now, especially if you don't really have time to create videos and you want to do the narrator challenge, maybe probably from start to finish, the first thing you want to do is to have a prompt. So that prompt that you're literally going to have, one of the things you need to do is you're going to type that anyway, like I said, I'm going to drop it in the community this night. As soon as we're done from this live, I will take the prompt and drop it in the community. So if you're probably listening in and you're serious about probably improving your online presence as well as monetizing it, and you'd like to be a part, whether team playback or team just stumble on it, or team YouTube algorithm, just go ahead and type prompt anytime you see this video, so that I can find ways to get you to fill the form, and so that you can come into the community alongside other people. Okay, so now I said again, the first thing you're going to do before recording any video at all, before recording any conversation as well, is to first of all have prompts. What are the advantage of the prompts? The prompt will help you streamline your conversation. It's going to reduce your dwell time in recording, so you will not be stay in one place. You're still trying to count on your mind to come up with ideations. No, you make sure that everything you're going to say is going to be perfect, right? So that's what I usually would advise for anybody who would want to do that. So I'm imagining that everything about this video from start to finish is going to be everything about this video is going to be, what's the word, as on the premise that, okay, this is a first conversation, then there'll be another conversation. What I'm going to do is probably by tomorrow I will even do I will do an empty video, in the sense that I'll create a video that I will just have conversation. I'll leave those gaps, then all of us together, we're probably going to come up with a conversation that will help us match. So for tonight, I just don't want to I don't want to lose today. That's why I still insisted on coming on this live. Like I apologized earlier. I don't know. I've been moving in between phones for my WhatsApp, so I had a little delay that made them, I think, block me off, because when I add it on this phone, it will go to the next. And then also I had a power outage that my gen, I don't know how to explain this now for people who probably are not from this side of the world, but my device couldn't come up as an alternate power source, so that's why I couldn't come out by the 8th. So this is me apologizing again officially for the people who eventually come up to read it. So now we are starting our prompt. We're starting our conversation right now. So we're starting our prompt edition, right? So the first thing you want to do, like I said, you already have the prompt. Then the next thing would be to have those short video records. That's, you've already recorded all your videos one by one. I would have loved to use my own videos, but every single time I design, I delete the raw because of space, because I don't want to have too many videos in my phone sitting in without phones are actually essentially not doing anything. Anyway, the thing is, I also love the fact that I now have 2 bigger phones, so and I have more room. But normally, once I'm done editing, I delete my raw, because I just move on to the next big thing. I record as often as possible. Even this night, once I'm be able to recuperate myself as regards my editions or my plan for the week, I will still do my recordings. I record in the night, so that's some of the advantage you might have. For some people that get super busy, I would advise night records. All you need to do is to improve the lighting of your room, increase as many lights, buy lights, right? There's the 800, I think what I use is the 800 MKV or something lighting, and I also use the umbrella. I don't know, there's a name for it. I probably will do a video that would help everybody know what they could get when they are looking to improve on their lighting for videography. So all those things, the first thing to get when you're getting gadgets truly is lights, because with any camera at all with improved lighting can do magic for you. Okay, so now today, like I said, tomorrow what I'm going to do is just that today I don't want to lose the time. So I just want to make sure that, okay, we still do something today so that we don't break the chain, right? By tomorrow I will just do empty I'll do empty recordings of our live, of short clips. And then I would literally make us generate the conversation and see how I repair those conversations. So for tonight, like I said, what we're going to do is just completely narrator. So from beginning to the end of this video, this 20 seconds video, we're going to do narration, and I'm going to post it. That's what I do, just so I don't lose time. And then I also give an account of my time as I'm teaching this. Now, I'm going to be moving. You can see me move myself, right? You can see me move myself. So the next place I'm going to put the icon on is this. Next place is on the third icon. You can see me move to text. When you want to do the narrator challenge, it's always important that your text really comes to her. Okay, so the next thing, if you have been with me up until this point, please let me know. And if you can see the text, please let me know as well. Like I said, my goal is not to barrage anybody with any knowledge that you will not use. So you can see when I count from the left, we have the edit, we have the audio, and then we have the text. So the text is how you do your audio, your what's the word now? The text is how you do the challenge, essentially. Okay, your narrator challenge. So I'm imagining that this is a conversation starting from us. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to choose the narrator. And how to choose the narrator, you can see already I clicked on text. So let me go back so that I simplify it for you. I clicked on text. Let me go back again. See it. This is edit, this is audio, this is text. Text is number 3. So I clicked on text. Now you can see number 1 is add text. You can see it here. Number 2 is stickers. Number 2 is auto captions. Number 4 is text to audio. So you can see text to audio. Text to audio. That's how to start the narrator challenge, right? So text to audio. Most times it's always very important that the AI speaks first. It kind of gives you that panache or that excellence, right? It's always very good that the AI speaks first because it has a way of introducing you. So I'm going to go back again. For some people are probably just seeing it. See, I went from the third icon, 1, 2, 3. See text. I hope that you're demonstrating it as well. Okay, this is text. Text, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio, text to audio. You click on text to audio, and then we are here. So we're going to enter text. Now, like I said, if we had already generated the prompt, which is what we're going to do tomorrow, the next thing you just do is to copy the prompt and just paste it here, and then you move on to the next big thing. But since we didn't do that, we can just quickly type out something. So please, if you are typing and you're following, just let me know that you are typing as well. Like I told you, when it comes to video editing, you don't want people to you don't want to learn and think it's on your mind. Except you practicalize it, you are not doing well for yourself. That's just the truth. When it comes to video editing, except you do the practicals, you're literally just wasting time. And I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, so if you're from my side of the world, I will lie for you. So if you don't do it immediately, you'll forget it. That's just it. Okay, so we're going to do quickly. Let me just be very funny. Let me act like a funny person. So why? Okay, another secret to not having typos when you are curating any post or you're writing anything, it's always very important that you read it out aloud. So this is me probably trying to come up with broken. Like I want whatever it is, the narrator to read like a broken English. So why the open mouth like this? That's my first conversation. Okay, so if I had responded before now, it would have been very easy. But now I'm just going to come up with anything. Okay, so why you open mouth like this? Okay, so you can just type anything that is niche specific based on what you have done so far. So this is me, because it's a long video and I didn't do the back and forth. Tomorrow I will get short clips that will just literally just train together. But for today, we'll just do the very simple one, right? Since the video I'm using is very simple, so, and it's didactic too, so it's just one way. So what I'll just do is just me speaking broken. If you're probably from other parts of the world, it's very okay, but this is broken English, right? Why you dey open mouth like this? Now because you dey hungry or because you dey find money? Okay, so if you're not from this side of the world, this is me saying if you're hungry or you need money or something. Okay, so now for the narrator, but for you to have your narrator sounding very relaxed, it's always better you do short per time, like shots per time. Okay, so now I'll just take this first line and do short per time. So the next thing will be to choose the voices that will speak. Okay, so let's go to my more. So for trending voices, like I said, every single time when you want to do the narrator voice, right, the most trending voice is I think it is the most trending voice is narrator. So I'm going to check for narrator right away. Okay, let me just go to male character. Okay, you know that they update this all the time. So, or maybe for the sake of today, let me just use Santa. So that I don't.
Why you day open Mo?
Okay, let's see.
Why you day open, Mo?
Why you day open?
Ho, ho, ho.
So another thing with picking up this, right? If you slow it down, it will sound more cinematic, right?
Why you day open?
Ho, ho, ho.
Or if you increase it, let's see.
Why you day open?
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, even though I don't like how it's sounding, let me look for another one. I don't know why the narrative is missing. Not me navigating a new phone. Excuse me.
Why you day open, Mo?
Okay, so for the sake of today, let's just use.
Why you day open Mo?
Okay, that British one was lovely. So we'll just use that one, right? So the next thing is just once you've clicked the avatar or whomever you want to do the, what's the word now? The text to speech for you. So I'll just click next. So it's generating captions, it's generating the speech already. So you can see. Let me show you something. Most times when you do the narrators, right? I hope you can see this. Please, if I'm too fast, tell me I'm too fast. That's why I like people staying on the live while I am writing, because it's going to really help a lot. Okay, so this is me now. Most times when you do the narrator, you should always hide it so that nobody will see it. So this is me. The captions, you hide it so that nobody will see it. So I'm going to play it out again so that you see what is going on.
Why you day open mouth like this?
So you can see that we've done our first part.
Why you day open mouth like this?
So next thing you're going to do is to ensure that the volume. Okay, you just saw it. Thank you so much, Happiness. I really appreciate you. So the next thing is to increase.
Why you day open mouth like this? Why you day open mouth like this?
So always remember to increase the volume. Always remember to increase the volume. Okay. So now we've gotten to this point. You see where I stopped. So this is it. This is me moving myself back to the place. So another thing is to do another batch. We will go back again. Then we go back to our text. You saw it. Then we count 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Text to audio. We continue. Then we'll click. Then we'll still copy. We still paste the remaining parts of it, right? Once we paste the remaining parts, we click on done, the top right. Then we still click the Jessica. Let her continue the conversation.
Nah, because you day 8.
Okay, I don't like how.
Not because you day.
I want the avatar that has the.
Not because you day, huh?
I want the avatar that can pronounce the na.
Not because you day.
Not because you day H.
Not because you day H.
No because you day H.
Not because you day H.
Okay, so I prefer the steady meal. Okay, so if you notice, I click don't split because I want to hide it. Okay, so oh my goodness, that means I didn't save my first one.
Not because you day hungry, or because you day. Not because you day hungry, or because you day.
Okay, so I'll move it again and let's go back and find our second one. We'll do another one quickly. We said, why you open mouth like this? Current. So hide it. Make sure you hide it after you've created. Then, yes, ensure that you don't have the button. That's why we lost the first one. If you still have it here, if you create another one, it will delete. So make sure you go off it and start another one. So if you just probably joined and you're confused what we are doing, we'll click on text, then we go to 3, text to audio. Current caption will be deleted. Edit current caption. Okay, let me just do.
Not because you day H.
Let me just do everything together. Why you the open why they open mouth like this? Now because you dey hungry or because you dey find money. So let's just see what we will do. So lovely. Don't split because we want to hide it. Make sure you don't split, because when you split it, you're going to find it very hard to hide them. So this is the second one. Let's hide it too. Okay, so let's go.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry, or because you day find money.
Okay, so don't forget, once you're done,
Why you day open mouth like this?
increase to 1,000. Increase to 1,000.
Not because you day hungry, or because you day find money.
Okay, so we can still go ahead and create some more. We can still add some things again to our text audio. Edit current caption. Modify money.
Why you day open mouth?
Okay, so we're essentially done. Right, so let's go. Don't split because we want to hide it. Let's go. Hide it.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry, or because why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry, or because you day find money.
Okay, so let's see.
Mothereagle. Not me, Mothereagle. I done show to bring you money.
So I'm
Kindly
increasing all the
subscribe.
volume. Ensure you do it to all of it. Ensure you do it to all of it.
Like and leave a comment. Money day Yahoo for remote workspace ... Follow me to opportunities.
Okay, because of this ... I will edit to remove the ... so that he doesn't see that. So let's see.
Money day Yahoo for remote workspace. Follow me to opportunities.
Okay, so even this one I made a mistake, so let me edit. Follow me for more opportunities. Follow me for more opportunities. Regenerate, that's all. And so what I did essentially now, it's more like those narrators, right? But more like I said, just come prepared. What I would want is everybody should record conversations. I will drop the narrator prompt on the group so that everybody can generate it. So by tomorrow we'll all edit together. Even me, I'll record a fresh video because I have an idea that I want to post about. Okay. So I think I still have more space, but because I think it's okay. I told you guys for YouTube videos, as much as possible, the shorter the better. The shorter, your shorter
Why
post.
you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry.
See, so I told you we're gonna hide it. We hide it. Hide all the prompts because we want to. But you can also, anyway, let me see. We can decide to just use it as our caption. Let me edit it. We already did captions yesterday, so it's not hard. All we have to do is type on fonts. I'm not going to explain it again. If you missed yesterday's class, please just go and check. I'll pick a very interesting font. Okay, then I'll pick my style. My style, I usually like my background. No. I like white. Then I'll take my background. No, I should have... Okay, so my fonts... I love my fonts having... Okay, so just give me a moment. So this is us. Brand fonts, trending, styles. Okay, I like it bigger. Then another thing I do is not my background now. Okay, so style. I like my fonts having shadow. If you missed this one, please just go and find it. I like my fonts having shadow. I increase the opacity very well so that it's very white. Then I put some blurry to give it a base. Okay, so once I am done with this, next thing is to put animation. My animation is what will help my so yes, so I just mistakenly logged off this, but this is it. My animations will help me break it down into several conversations. So once you click on animations, these are the options you will see. Okay, so the next thing is I normally go to captions. That's where you see. So there was somebody who was asking me in one of my posts where I got what I used. So this is zoom out. Even though they zoom out, one
Why
of the
you
things
day open mouth like this?
somebody told me
Not
that
because you day hungry or because you day find money. Not me.
okay, so somebody told me that they had challenge with this particular style I was using, that it was flashing at their eyes. So that's why I stopped using it. But initially I wanted it to be my brand, what did he call it? I wanted it to be my brand conversation, as in like my brand style for my, what did he call it? Yes, I wanted it to be my brand style for my captions, but he said it was coming off at him as though, like, I think he might be having some kinds of seizure. I don't know. That's probably him. So I just said that, oh, that's serious. As a medical personnel, I knew that I couldn't leave it that way or pretend I didn't know that that existed.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry or because you day find money.
Okay, so let me increase the size a bit.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry or because you day find money.
Okay, so if you have done anything so far, please let me know. If you have done so far anything at all, just let me know, so that I know that I'm not talking to myself. I told you guys that it's very important that you try immediately, because if you're not doing it, there's something about okay, so let me position this thing properly. I normally like my fonts to be big and I want it to stay in the middle.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry or because you day find money. Not me be Mothereagle. I done show to bring you money. Kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Money day yafu for remote workspace. Follow me for more opportunities.
Okay, so this one didn't break out, so let me attempt at breaking it out. Okay, so you click style. I told you guys we did it yesterday, so you might want to just check that out. So you click on animation to break it out like that.
Why you day open mouth like this? No.
So let me see if it has corrected. Okay, so it didn't work. It didn't correct.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because. Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry.
Okay, no problem. So I think we are almost done for today, right? So that I want to just quickly change the captions. I think something what did he call it? Okay.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry or because you day find money. Not.
Okay, so I think we are almost good. I want to make sure I move this. Yes, awesome. Move this a little bit in the middle. Then I'll reduce the font size too, so that style is where the size is. So I'll reduce it a bit so that I have more Okay, so once we are done, so most times for the conversational, for what's the word now, for the narrator, which we're going to try tomorrow, like I said today, I just needed to keep my itinerary of the 30 days challenge. Tomorrow 8 p.m. GMT plus 1 prompt would come here. I would already record short funny clips, and I would advise that everybody does that as well and inform me on the group, right, once we do it, so that we can all just submit or post the narrator challenge amongst ourselves on our social media platform. Wherever you are and you do it, just go ahead and inform me that you did it, right? So what I'm going to do for the sake of this class, I will just cut to where my video stopped so that I don't do anything overtly extra. So I cut it here and delete, so I don't have anything else to add. Okay. So I think I'll just leave this my money like that. Okay. Then let me see if there's anything. Let me just write. So like what we did yesterday, maybe let me just do a reminder. We'll just add our audio, right? Just add our audio, sound effects. We'll just, like me, I like surprise, like I told you guys. So move straight to our surprise. I like it. So this is it.
Why you day open mouth?
Okay, it's too sudden, so I reduce it to fit. Okay, so I mistakenly took it out. So like I told you guys, if you make a mistake, you can undo it. Okay, so back to our sound. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take out this one. It's too long, so I'll just add something very short, or I'll use transitions instead. I'll just use a whoosh.
Why you day open mouth? Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry, or because you day find money. Now me be Mothereagle. I done show to bring you money. Kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Money day yafu for remote workspace. Follow me for more opportunities.
So we're done with this one, but normally it's a back and forth, right? So what I'll just do is to add text. So we already did this yesterday, so I don't need to explain. I told you from what I did, I like my background, my shadows. I like my fonts shadowed all the time because it helps delineate your conversation. I'll just write Dr. Money here. So every single time you click, so what I'm going to use is I will use a cursive. What I'll do is I'll also change the color on the styles. So styles, color, size, everything is there, just so that I can give it a different effect. Okay, so we can shorten Dr. Money so that the duration. Okay, I think what I should write is I'll write hi Dr. Money here. Okay, so we'll do high, the main one now. So I can try something dramatic. I can use the whatever that is available. Let's look for a template. You can also use a template. Maybe I should use this.
Why you day open mouth like this? Now.
Okay, so I use the template. So this high is really huge. So what we'll do is we're going to move all of them so that it's going to be super easy. Yeah. So let me see.
Why you day open mouth?
Okay, so this high, let me see the duration. Okay, so let's go.
Why you day open mouth like this?
Excuse me. Okay, so let's see, because
Why you day open mouth like?
move the Dr. Money as well. So you know that Dr. Money has to come before here. That's how it works. Nothing serious, just Dr. Money has to come before here. So high, let's see if we can arrange this high. Reduce the size a bit. Then we've done high, right? Then we can do Dr. Money should be the next thing, but it cannot be overshadowing our high. So we'll do it like this. Can come down, can move it down a bit, or we can reduce the size of Dr. Money. When you want to reduce size, you click the right of it. So let's see. This works. Yes, this works. So see how it's now looking like something really different and nice. So let me reduce the size of the high too, so that it can look really nice. Okay, so the next thing I'll put is Dr. Money here in the other. So let's repair the hair. We'll put it in such a way that, so we'll put the hair close to Dr. Money, but we need to arrange it. So what you do, you click on your hair and then you move it. So the thing about all this is that, anyway, whatever I'm doing here is not planned, right? But when you plan it yourself, one of the best things you can do is to go around, when you go around social media and you see something that you really like, you can just decide to recreate it. It's always sweeter to recreate, and it will save you more time. So you can see how this will now be looking as if it's one serious thing. So imagine this in your long videos. It will look so sophisticated. Okay, so let me see if I can move them closer so that immediately anybody comes in. Okay, so the high should come very early. Let me see if I can cut it so that I can get the early parts, because sometimes I'll cut it to where I don't want the transitions, so I'll delete this part. Bring it up. And I can delete it here as well. I don't want it to be longer than the rest, so I delete here. Okay, I made a mistake, so I was supposed to delete this one and I deleted the other one. Okay, so
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day.
let me just put everything together, because it's really fine. Okay, so you can see. sorry, excuse me. So the next thing is to click on it, add animations, so that it will give a direction to.
Why you day open?
So you can see what happened. It literally popped at the sound. So let's see if we can add another one for here.
Why you day open mouth? Why you day open?
Okay. So I've done that one as well.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not.
So I'll increase the Dr. Money to be the same length. And then here, I'll still make it the same length. So that all of them appear and disappear at the same time. And I don't want the height to be hanging when others have gone. Oh, I mistakenly deleted the wrong one. Okay, so we're good. So
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry, or because you day find money. Now me be Mothereagle. I done show to bring you money. Kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Money day yafu for remote workspace. Follow me for more opportunities.
okay, so we can see that we're already we're already good to go. So I think we're good to go. So like I told you, every time you're done recording, hi EM, I can see you. Thank you for coming in. Ariane, thank you. I love you too. And then thank you, Happiness, for sticking till the end. Okay, so I told you every single time, increase your resolution, increase your frame rate, increase your code rate, increase your obstacle flow rate. And then most times it will be good to take it to 4K if your phone can carry it, but right now this particular phone can't carry it. It's in the other phone and I'm still trying to navigate the phone. When I clicked to go live from my new phone, it didn't really cooperate as much, so that's why I still had to use the same old phone. So I don't know if we have any questions. I'm going to just take questions in the next few minutes so that we can call it a night. Okay, so I'll give us just 1 minute. I wouldn't even stay longer than that. Let me be exporting it. I'm going to post this in the class today, so that the people can as well. Then we can all see how the post will perform as well. So if we have any question, please let me know. I'll just take the question in the next few minutes and then we'll call it a night. But if we don't have a question, I'll just close. I'll just call it a night. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT +1. Please convert it to your time zone and probably set an alarm so that you also be some form of accountability for me. I noticed that a few people, when it was exactly that 8 o'clock, you all came around and you were commenting on my earlier posts, and I really appreciate that. That made me know that you had already created a habit of consistently showing up. So that's what I think we should all do, right? So if we don't have any questions, I will just call it a night and I'll see you tomorrow. And trust me, these 30 days, I've already made up my mind that that's what I'm going to do. And I will take care of everyone until you get it. Okay, at no cost until you get it. So my own encouragement will be now seeing you all keep creating. It will be more of seeing you all creating consistently, because that's where the main joy is. That's where the main joy is. So thank you so much. Okay, so if I don't see any question in the next few minutes, I will just end the live from this place. But then I would want to say thank you so much for coming. Please do well to like, comment, and share tomorrow's live and let people know that, okay, this is what you're learning here and I'm going to be here for you. Thank you. So once this is 100%, I will just end the live. Awesome. Thank
Why
you.
you day open mouth like this?
So
Not because.
let me show you all what we created together tonight. So let me go to my gallery so that you can see what you did. So I keep a lot of videos because I record a lot. So this is what we just did now.
Why you day open mouth like this? Not because you day hungry, or because you day find money. Now me be Mothereagle. I done show to bring you money. Kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Money day yafu for remote workspace. Follow me for more opportunities.
Okay, so I think that is all. So I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for coming and waiting it through and learning. Please, if you just came in late, go ahead and ensure that you start from beginning again and learn all that you have to learn. So I'm going to be calling it a night, and then I'll be